Welcome guys to another gaming collection update for the month of September. We got a lot of cool collectibles this month. We got some Blu-rays, we got some consoles, we got some collectibles, and if you guys have been paying attention in the last couple of videos, we got a chair this month. Let's go ahead and dive into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Welcome guys to another gaming collection update for the month of September. So we got a few things here this month, a couple of cool things and a couple of things again that are scattered around the room, which we're obviously going to get to. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. So let's start with the Blu-ray we got this month. So continuing our adventure here where I haven't seen all the Marvel movies and I started from the beginning, going through all the Marvel movies and even the TV shows and everything. I'm up to Iron Man 3 if you guys follow the list that usually people tell you to follow. I finished watching Iron Man 3. Great movie. So I added that to the collection this month as far as Blu-rays go. Obviously got it in 3D because I'm a big fan of 3D. The next thing that we got, let's talk about these board games here. So the first board game that came out, that came to me this month is actually an expansion that I got on Kickstarter. It's for Unfair. Unfair is, if you're a fan of like theme parks and stuff like that and building your own amusement park and stuff like that, you use cards in this one. And you're trying to build the most successful theme park, and there's some take that and some of that with your opponents that you're playing with. It's a really fun game. It's up to 5 players. This is an expansion, and it adds 4 more themes. It adds an alien theme, a B-movie theme, a dinosaur theme, and a western theme. So even more variety into the game, so I'm excited for that to be included. And also, one of the favorite games around here is Century Golem, and this is the sequel to it, Century Golem Eastern Mountains. The people didn't think they were actually going to make this one because the first game came out so long ago and they were like, oh, that was just a one-off thing, blah, blah, blah. So this is the sequel to it. Basically, you can use this by itself or you can combine it with the first one to make, use the cards from the first one and this game all together. There's actually supposed to be a third one coming out in the line as well. So really excited to add this to the collection. I've already played it a couple of times. And this is basically the playmat. The playmat for the first game that I have is really sought after. It sells for over $100 on eBay at least. But this is the new playmat for this one. So you guys can see that there, that this is the playmat for this one, and it includes these little cards on the side. This is when you combine the expansion of the first game, you put the cards over here. So it's a nice playmat that lets you play with both on there. So that's really cool, and I'm excited to be able to add that, have both playmats in the collection when I need to play with either one. Moving along here, let's talk about this mask here. This is the Psycho Mask from Borderlands 3. Obviously, I have a little Borderlands section that I have over there, and I had to add something from the Borderlands 3 game since I'm playing through that. I like to have, from the games that are featured in my collection, whether it be Borderlands 3 or stuff like that, which you guys will get to see soon. We'll talk about that at the end of this video. I like to feature like something from the actual game that I'm currently playing. So this is what I chose.
I'm not sure.
This is what I chose to actually add from Borderlands 3. So really cool mask there. You can put that to the side. A couple of things that we added to the gaming shelves here. For the Xbox section, we got this little Xbox sign here. And we also got this PlayStation sign here. So that's a really cool sign for both of those. Some cool stuff that we got this month that is not at this table. Let's go ahead and show a couple of them right now. We got the Xbox One X Gears 5 edition. You guys are seeing a picture of that right now. The controller and the design of this console is freaking amazing. I did an unboxing of it. If you guys want to see in detail what I'm talking about, on how cool this Xbox really is, and it's my favorite that that is easily come out on the Xbox One franchise, that's for sure, across all those consoles. And like I said, you can check out my unboxing to get further details on why it's so cool, but you can see here a picture of it and the controller and stuff. So really cool to add that to the collection. The next thing that I added to the collection also is an Xbox 360, and this is the Halo 3 edition of the Xbox 360. This is basically a modded Xbox that is on here. I use this to play Japanese games and stuff like that I added to the collection. So excited to add that to the collection, so be able to play games that I obviously can't get from Japan, and now I can actually get them on here. And obviously it's a JTAG modded system But like I said, I only use it for Japan games, and it's really good for that. There's a lot of Japanese Xbox 360 games that I was always looking forward to playing, and now I can. One of the other things that I got this month that I had to show you guys here in person is my new PC gaming chair. This thing is awesome. You can see it's all Marvel themed out with Spider-Man. Even the legs have the red accent. You can see the background of this thing as well. Has the Marvel logo there as well. Obviously, you guys have seen this in my last few videos where I'm sitting on it doing the intro, but I wanted to give you guys a full look into this chair that got added this month. So that is the Marvel chair. All right, moving a little bit over here. Let's keep with the 360 theme since we're talking about 360. This is the 0 hour faceplate. If you guys remember faceplates from the Xbox 360, this is the 0 hour November 2005. This is when the Xbox 360 launched. This is the faceplate, an exclusive faceplate that they were giving out at the launch event for the 360. Awesome piece to have. I was at that launch. I didn't get this at launch. I got this secondhand, but I was at that launch, and to have this part of the collection is awesome to have. Another thing that we added to the collection this month is the PS4 controller here. This is obviously the 20th anniversary controller. I love the style of this controller. Obviously reminds me of the PlayStation and stuff. Really solid controller. So excited to add that as well. Now, one of the things that we got this month that I'm really excited about is this arcade stick. It is a custom arcade stick. It is a Maytag arcade stick. And basically what that means is this works with actually all the consoles. So you can play this on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch. On your PC, all of that works. It connects via USB on the back. Really easy to use, and this one's custom. It's usually supposed to just be a standard plate, but you can make your own. You can open this up and customize, the crap out of this thing. And I had this customized with this Mortal Kombat scene on the background. Since I already have a Street Fighter arcade stick over there, Mortal Kombat was my next one that I wanted to add to the collection. And this one is really cool, like I said, because it works with all the systems. All the buttons have been changed. If you can see here, the buttons also have the Mortal Kombat characters on top of it, which is really cool there if you guys can see that. And like I said, all these buttons are new buttons. It's not the ones that came with the Maytag. I think it's called Maytag. Now I'm thinking of Mayflash. You'll see the correction here in the video. But yeah, so I'm excited to have this. It works really well. Joystick was also replaced. Everything, all the buttons are customized and brand new. So really awesome stick. Having a lot of fun with this to be able to finally play arcade games the way they're meant to be played on all the systems. So been having a fun time with that. Something else that's not on this table that I got this month is a Xbox Crystal Edition modded. So, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of modded Xboxes around here, like the original Xbox, especially because of System Link. I own, obviously, like every game on the original Xbox that I want to own and everything that I System Link. So I have one copy of each, and that goes to one system, either a 360 or the original Xbox, depending on what we're doing that night, since 360 is obviously backwards compatible. And I was missing an original Xbox to be able to play 4-player System Link. Now I have this Xbox Clear Edition that has a 300, I believe it's I forget if it's a 320 or a 500 gig hard drive, but it fits all my games on there, completely customized, which is really cool. And then I have the Halo Edition Xbox as well, that's fully modded, has every single Xbox game already on there. It's a 2 terabyte drive on that one. I've had that for a while, so we got that one, this one, and then we got the 2 360s and stuff that we rotate through our Xbox One, depending on what game they are, because some of those games are compatible on there. So excited to have that and finally be able to do 4-player easily with only one disc for that. So really excited to add that to the collection as well. The next thing we have here on the table is the Sega Genesis Mini. We were able to add this to the collection this month. I've been hearing a lot of good things about how this is easily the best Mini that has come out so far, and I would have to agree. The fact that they went through the extra layer for this thing and actually made specific music made by the composer of the original Sega Genesis that did the original music for that, actually made a theme song for the menu and stuff like that on here. And on top of that, and not only does it come with 40 games, but if you switch the language and the settings and you switch it to Japanese, you're going to get the Japanese versions of the ROMs on here. And some of those games obviously are different than the USA release. And there's a couple in there, that are really rare and hard to find. So they did this right on the mini. If you're going to release a mini, release it like they did. They went all out, and they did a really solid job and picked 40 games that most of them are, you know, games that people actually want to play. So good job, Sega, with that. Hopefully we'll get a Dreamcast mini one day. That'd be awesome. The last thing we have here before we get into what we have to talk about that you guys are going to want to hear about is a Mutant League Sega Genesis hat. So if you guys are familiar with Mutant League Hockey and Mutant League Football, this is an official hat from the game from back in the day. It says head to... I don't know if it actually says... Yeah, no, it doesn't actually say a brand on here. But this is the official hat from Mutant League Hockey. So this is really cool to add to the collection. As a big Mutant League Hockey fan myself on the Sega Genesis, this is an awesome, awesome find. And being able to add to like my collection was awesome. The thing that I wanted to talk to you guys that you guys should be looking out for later this week, and if you're not subscribed, you're going to want to. I've been holding back the last like month and a half, especially this video here. I got more stuff this month than this video actually has. The problem is I'm finally at the end of the road where my movie room for 2019 is finally almost complete with the way I want. I'm waiting for a few things to come into the mail, and we're finally going to do the movie room 2019 tour. I'm really excited because it actually, even though the furniture's in the same place, it completely changed from what's in there now to what was in there before. Sure, the exact speakers are there and the projector's still the same, but there are so many collectibles in that room. I redesigned the glass shelves from top to bottom. Some of the posters changed. The collectibles, all the white shelves got redesigned and laid out differently. So many cool collectibles, guys, that I didn't show every single collectible because, granted, when I get them in here, if I got them 3 weeks ago and I put them in the shelf and everything looks cool and everything looks perfect and it's leaned up against something, I don't want to have to take it out for this video. So I was like, you know what? I'll save it for the movie room tour, and when we're on the verge of about ready to do it, I'll mention it in this video. So, guys, you guys are going to want to stick around for that. There's a lot of cool stuff that you guys don't want to miss. I'm talking tons and tons of collectibles that you guys don't want to miss. And that is going to be posted by either the end of this week, or actually, sorry, it's going to be filmed this weekend, so I'll be posting it early next week. So make sure you subscribe and hit my notification bell if you guys want to check that out next week. It's going to be a huge movie room tour for 2019, so I'm looking forward to getting that video out to you guys. So, other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this gaming collection update. For the month of September. We got a lot of cool stuff this month. We already got some cool stuff for October that I already ordered, and that should be coming in here in a week or so. So we already got October rolling, and hopefully we have a good October and things like that. Obviously, like I mentioned before, don't forget that obviously I get digital games on the Xbox One and PS4, so you guys aren't really ever going to see those games on here. Like I just picked up Destiny, I got NBA 2K, I got Gears 5, all that stuff, all digital and stuff like that, so you're not going to really see that on here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to the movie room tour like as much as I am, because I've been working on this all year round. This was my project all year to get this video prepared for the movie room. So look forward to that, guys. If you guys have any questions about anything you guys saw here today, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
Tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming